How's everybody doing out there? This is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. People today, we got to learn this. This is something that we're getting away from in American society. You have to take care of home. You have to take care of home before you worry about anything else. And in today's society, the home life of Americans is in shambles because there is no foundation anymore. The home life is in shambles. There's no way you can there's the government. That's how the government is winning, and that's how Satan is winning in all of these systems. This is how white supremacy is still going on and on autopilot. All of the evil systems that set up against society. This is how they continue to thrive because people don't take care of home. People don't have a family structure. They don't have a base of people behind them. They don't have a group of like-minded people that they can even fellowship with. So there is just them. And you as an individual, you can't do much yourself. No one does anything by themselves. Hitler didn't do all of the stuff he did by himself. You understand? He rallied people behind him. People had, he found people with like minds got behind him. And this is what I'm saying today, especially, and I'm speaking to black folks first. Everyone, this applies for everyone, so you can learn from this. But black folks first is what I'm speaking to. For us, man, we don't even have a family base. Daughters leave their mother's house. They don't even get along with their mama. The daddy they don't even know the father. Like the mother already broke their relationship up. But the daughter doesn't get along with the mother. So she leave at 16, 17, 18, leave out the house. And now she don't talk to her mama. You understand? She's out there off. Now she got to depend on, some home girls with their advice. These home girls, some play it out hoochie advice, or some woman who didn't ruin her life and now she trying to tell you don't do what I did. They basically have to learn from the streets. It's the same way with the black men. Black men, they don't know their father, a lot of them. The mother has, ran the father off or the father left for whatever reason. It is a broken household. There was a generation before that was the same. They just followed that same generational curse. Now you have the boy who's, if he's raised by his single mother, he's not going to listen to her. He's going to look, unless he's either going to become effeminized or he's going to go out and seek masculinity from other sources out there in the streets. And that's what usually happens. And that's what we have. And they end up gaining the wrong type of they end up gaining a wrong sense of masculinity. We end up in jail. A lot of us end up in, hitting our head at running into the same pitfalls and traps that the people before us did. That's why there is no gaining and movement of wealth within black people. The country itself, like I said, was based off white supremacy, based off, was built off the backs of slaves. They didn't give black people that. They basically reneged on them with giving them their 40 acres and a mule. If you're gonna be enslaved as people, at least afterwards, give them something to be able to tangible to be able to get to the same level that you are. But you didn't know that didn't happen. Obviously the country didn't want that to happen. The powers that be didn't want that to happen. You understand? They gave reparations to everyone else, but then you even have the citizens who are ignorant and don't want to see black people get to the level of equal playing field where they're supposed to feel like that they have actually reconciled the things of slavery. And that's all it would take is reparations. But again, you got to have a collective of like-minded people getting together and demanding that and doing things to push that forward. And I mean, that shouldn't just be black people fighting for that. If you are a Caucasian person or something like that, you should feel guilty. You should feel like, that black people should get their reparations and things. Like you should. Like if I had ancestors who did something like that and you looking they descendants in the eyeballs, and they telling you that they still hurting and you're like, oh, well, just pull yourself up, man. I'm not feeling that. We not feeling that anymore. Okay. Like, it's either you with them then. then you with the people. Like, I believe you, when if slavery was to happen again, those same people who are talking against reparations, y'all would just you would turn a blind eye to black people being enslaved again. I do believe that. I truly believe that. And you need to do some soul searching and talk to the Lord about that. But back to the point, even this is for Caucasians as well. Like I said, this isn't just for black people. The government is, everything's going up. Inflation, all things are going. Your electricity bill is high. It's tripled. The electricity bill, all bills have tripled, but the wages aren't going up. If you don't have, like, you have women trying, like, this, if it wasn't for welfare and the child support and the courts being askew against men, women would have a bad time. And that's what we've tried to avoid, because in just the recent past, women with children, if they husband died or something like that happened, those women were surely, and children were surely to die soon after. Wasn't nobody going to take care of them. You understand? So we have it good in that fashion today, but we don't take advantage of that and put yourself behind. That's no replacement for a man in a family structure. You need a family base. You need to start building that. Like a lot of us, like I said, through generational curses, didn't even have a family structure we were born into. So you definitely shouldn't try to just destroy your family, and when you get one, like, you need to maintain a family structure, not some homegirls, some homies, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these type of people, like, you only get so many friends, like real friends. I could count my real friends on my hand, on both my hands. That's it. It's not many. Most of the people you call your friend, or these are just acquaintances. They not in your corner. They, most of the time, they hating on you and they don't want to see you do better than them. You need a structure of like-minded people, of family. First of all, you need a family base. You have to have that. You can't go out. The world will destroy you if you don't have a grounded family base. We used to have a village, back in the days. There was grandparents, you had your mother, you had your grandparents. The grandparents and grandmothers was like the matriarchs of the family. They were the ones who kept everyone in line. They were like the heads of the house. They were the heads of the family. The grandmothers, Big Mama. Everybody digressed and listened to Big Mama. She was a God-fearing woman. So she had real wisdom and knowledge. She was a nice, sweet lady. Everyone loved her and listened to her. Not only did she have her family surrounding her, I'm talking about the whole family. Not, big family. Then you had the neighborhood, who was just like a family and community itself. There was like-mindedness. The neighborhood people believed in the Lord. You understand? It was certain things they would do, but it's certain things, like, people were still doing foolishness, but it was certain things people wouldn't do. You understand? And this was the camaraderie and due to the like-mindedness of that collective. That's what it's a spirit that gets together. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of human beings get together, and it has to be the right spirit behind it, because it could be I just told you, Hitler. It could be a wrong spirit that comes behind moving mass groups of people to be in a like mind. Look, man, and this is the atheist mindset. You know what I'm saying? You got devil worshipers and things like that. Look how many people, look at those people who go up and shoot up schools and do these things. They meet people of like mind online. People who willing to go do the heinous acts that they gonna commit. They meet these like-minded people. So we shouldn't, us as people in society, shouldn't destroy our foundations. We need to start building foundations in order to go up against these systems that are oppressing us. Black people don't seem like we get that. You understand? When those people look at the Trump supporters, they stormed the White House. And I'm not saying that was smart or something they should do, but come on, man. That's what organization bases and foundations, and of like-minded belief will do. It's powerful. You understand? But my point is, this starts in the family. Train up your child in the way they should go. You should be raising godly children. If you're not raising your children as godly children, what are you doing? I don't think you love them. You understand? We should be building families, working together. I just said things have tripled. So two heads working is better than one. Y'all should start learning how to work together, building two heads better than one, pulling y'all family resource together. I'm talking about your family now is my family. If I want to go to your daddy and ask him for some or some help with this and advice, I'm gonna do that. And you can come to my mama and do that. We are family at this point. It should be y'all against the world at that. See, but y'all, we break down our own base, and that's the sad thing. That's why we behind as black people, man. And that's why people are following suit to that. And the country they taking that from everyone. It's not just black people. They pull that mind F on everybody. But see, there's certain cultures there's certain people who have that culture built into them. This, like Hispanics, before I end the video, I'll take my hat off to y'all. Y'all get it. Because I've seen Hispanics have they'll have a baby mama staying with them. They'll be standing with their mama. It's a guy. He's staying with his family, his mama, his daddy, and you know what I'm saying, the cats, whatever, they siblings. His baby mama stay there with their son, with their kid, and they all making it twerk. Every month I saw them, it was a different improvement within the household. That the house was fixed more. There was an addition on the house. There was a different car in the driveway. It was improvements made quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the guy didn't have to feel pressure about, I don't have nowhere to go with my baby. The baby mama stayed with him, you know what I'm saying, and was like, shit, man, it's my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He making it work. The family is letting us stay here. That's my mama too. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, they gonna do a lot better than a lot of you Negroes and females talking about, I'm independent. I don't need this, blah, blah, bliggity, bliggity, blah. Go run yourself ragged. Because that's all they want you to do is slave. You're just a slave. You know what I'm saying? A slave to this stuff. And it's sad, but we got to transcend this. So with that being said, this is Nico B, the real Black Effect. I'm gone.